Alright boys, quick little disclaimer. Just wanted to be clear that I did upload this video 2 weeks ago, so this is a re-upload. So if you've seen that video, you do not need to see this one. I just figured since Changli is here, I'd re-upload this video so maybe some people that didn't see that video could see this one and it would help them out. Alright boys, we're back again with another video today, and today we're gonna be doing a complete guide on our girl Changli. As you guys know, we've done a lot of videos on Changli on this channel, and you guys seem to like them, so now we're just gonna basically bundle them all up into a nice video that y'all can just watch real quick just to figure out what you need without having to go through those other presentation videos I made and bore yourself to death. So without a further ado, the topics we're going to be covering, we're going to talk about her best weapons and the echoes that go along with them. We're going to talk about her talent level up order, her rotations, and we're going to be talking about her role as a, I guess, burst / sub DPS, and then we're going to talk about her role as a main DPS. Obviously, we're going to be covering the characters that works with her best on those roles. So those teams are going to be what you guys are going to want to look out for. And without further ado, let's get right into it. So the first weapon we're going to be talking about, and obviously her best weapon, is going to be the Blazing Brilliance. No surprise, it's her signature weapon. Everybody knew this is going to be the best for her. It gives a goddamn 56% skill damage bonus. And with this echo, you're going to want to run 30% attack and 30% fusion on your 3-star echoes, or with this weapon. That's what you're going to want to run because it gives a 56% skill damage bonus. Before we were running double 30, but now we're gonna have to run a 30 fusion and 30 attack because the 25% attack bonus that she gets from, I think, casting her ultimate only applies to her forte, nothing else after. So obviously that's what you're gonna want to run this one. Now the second one we're gonna be talking about is the Emerald of Genesis, and obviously we know, if you've watched my previous video, you know that the difference between these weapons are basically none. The only difference is, well, none is, I guess, a bad way to say it, but the only difference is one gives 12 energy recharge, or it's almost 13, and then one of them is going to be giving you a 56% skill damage bonus. Other than that, these weapons are completely identical, but obviously Changli relies on a lot of skill damage, so that 56% skill damage is going to be quite good. If you're running the Emerald of Genesis, you're obviously going to want to run double element on your 3-cost echoes. You're going to need double 30 fusion. Now, the last one that we're going to be talking about is the Commando of Conviction. This is your 4-star option. If you're going to be running for a 4-star, this is going to be it. This is going to be the worst of the 3, no surprise. And on this one, you're going to want to run double 30% elemental bonus on your echoes. So double fusion, 30%. Only her main weapon, where she's getting a 56% damage bonus. The skills is where you're going to want to run 1 attack and 1 fusion. That's going to be basically covering up all her echoes and the weapons along with them. Now we're going to be getting into her talent level up order. Obviously, Changli relies on an absolute shit ton of skill. She uses her skill a shit ton. So with that being said, you're going to want to level up her skill first. Second is going to be her forte, and then third, I'd say, is going to be her ultimate. After that, it doesn't really matter. You could level up her auto attacks, her intro. Obviously, those are going to add to your damage, but they're not going to be as significant as the ones I stated previously. Make sure you grab her ascension, of course, because you're going to need her inherent skills, and you're going to want those crit rates and attack percent multipliers. Do not forget about them. They are quite valuable, especially her inherent skills. Now we're going to be talking about her rotation, and in this rotation you'll be able to get her stacks up the quickest. You're going to basically be able to get up 8 stacks and do her forte twice along with her ultimate, which is going to give you an absolute shitload of burst damage. So what we're going to be doing is we're doing her intro, which is going to leave you in the air, and you're going to be able to true side charge from that. And then you're going to be doing your basic attack 3 and 4. After that, you'll be able to do your true side conquest, because when you land, it leaves you in basic attack 3. So you do those 2, leaves you true side conquest. Then you're going to have 2 charges of her skill, obviously, because her skill stacks twice. And you'll do skill, true side conquest into skill, true side conquest, which is going to leave you at max stacks. Then you do her forte into her ultimate, which also gives you max stacks, and do her forte once again. That is going to be her complete rotation, and then you hop off her and go to the next character. Now, I wanted to be clear before I move on. This rotation was founded by my homie Tyrone. He put me on game with this, so obviously I didn't have to go through the hard work. I figured it out myself, so here we are. I got that information from him. I'll leave a link to his channel in the description below for you guys. If you guys want to go peek out his video, he's also made a lot of content on Wuthering waves. Now, the next thing we're going to be talking about is her role as a main slash sub. Not, I guess, no. Actually, let's do burst slash sub DPS because they're basically like the same thing. Now, if you're playing her as burst or sub DPS, the best character for her, or the character that's going to be getting the most value from her, is going to be Chixia. And obviously, the reason for that is Chixia's main source of damage comes from her skill and her liberation damage. And obviously, Changli is and obviously she's a pyro character, right? And Changli is going to be buffing liberation damage and fusion damage. So, fusion character that needs liberation damage getting buffed by Changli, it is like match made in heaven. And obviously, I play a little bit of Chixia or Chixia, so you can't even you guys can already imagine how happy I am about this. This is going to be extremely fun. I cannot wait, and this is going to be, I think, her best team, to be honest. It's going to be absolutely cracked, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Now, the next character we're going to be talking about is Encore. No surprise there, another fusion character that can take advantage of a fusion damage bonus. The problem with Encore is that she does not take advantage of the liberation damage, but at the end of the day, 20% fusion damage is an absolute shit ton, so she's still gonna be good. Encore. Now, another character that I wanted to talk about is Mortefi. Now, I've seen a lot of people talking about Mortefi with her, and there's a few reasons why I think Mortefi is going to be very aight, and it's probably going to be like one of the last options I really care about. Now, for Mortefi, one of the reasons being is his outro is quite useless in this team overall, and I feel like the people that have Mortefi, like the reason why you're gonna have Mortefi with constellations to the point where he'd be good, like actually like viable, I feel like you'd be rolling on Jian's banner, right? And if you rolled on Jian's banner for Mortefi, then you're probably gonna be running Mortefi with Jian, right? I mean, they're like literally bread and butter. I can't see any way where you'd ever take Mortefi off a Jian team to throw him into a Changli team, but if you do, he will work pretty decently because Changli does buff fusion and liberation damage, so it won't be too bad. Now, we're going to be talking about Changli as a main DPS. Now, obviously, I think her sub slash burst DPS role is where she shines the most, but there's going to be people who want to play her main DPS, and even I might try her main DPS, right? So, what you're going to be doing as a main DPS Changli is you're going to want to run Taoqi. No surprise there. Obviously, on paper, Taoqi is going to be the absolute GOAT for Changli. 38% deep into skill damage is absolutely cracked, and Changli is going to be relying on skill damage for an absolute shit ton of her rotation. So Taoqi is literally perfect. The problem with Taoqi is that her goddamn rotation is clunky, and I don't really like her playstyle, and I feel like that is going to ruin it a lot for a lot of people. Even though on paper she looks good, I don't think it's going to be that amazing. Now, another option that I wanted to talk about, and you guys probably realize I put her with a lot of these characters, is Yinlin. I mean, Yinlin is just an absolute, just amazing character. Off-field damage, high burst damage in her rotation, and she does buff liberation, and we talk about Changli's rotation, so she'll be able to take advantage of that liberation damage bonus. So you could run Yinlin as just a way to do good damage, but it's like they don't really have like a lot of synergy together. It's just two good characters being on the team together. And obviously we got to talk about my boo-boo Jianxin. As you guys know, Jianxin does give a 38% liberation damage bonus. So with Jianxin, you'll be able to absolutely buff the living shit out of her ultimate to get an absolute bomb dropped from Changli. So Jianxin will work quite well as well. Obviously, they're not going to be as amazing, but they will work together quite well. And that's going to be pretty much it for this video. I wanted to talk about Changli's overall value in your account. She is going to be a pyro character that can do multiple roles. She works with a lot of characters really well. She does good damage. Her rotation is very quick. She's going to be an absolute, she's going to be a very good character. And if you play Chixia or Encore, I would say she's like a must get. As for her weapons, I wouldn't say her signature is needed. I feel like the Emerald of Genesis is going to be doing just fine. And that's going to be all for this video, guys. If you guys like the video, comment, subscribe. And with that all being said, I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace out.